Hi. No clue what I wanted to record today, so we are just gonna talk about a behind the scenes thing, sort of new episode. Hi. Hello. Welcome to Pumpkin Patch episode 26. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's correct. Welcome to Pumpkin Patch episode 26. Today we'll be like talking about NOLaThon, I guess, because I think I haven't made an episode even though I wanted to make an episode about NOLaThon. So, hey, NOLaThon, like, what's the deal with NOLaThon? Like, why did I just suddenly do it? Like, I think we can get right into it right now. Sure, let's just like talk about the like behind the scenes of NOLaThon, because like if you guys for those who do not know, NOLaThon is like a follow or donathon sort of deal I did around the start of the year. Yeah, around the start of year when I returned, I had like 1 month holiday, and then say, take like, hey, like I want to do those like long ass streams, so I decided to dedicate 3 weeks because after the fourth week I'll be in Malaysia, I'm pretty sure, for holiday. So I like, okay, 3 weeks. If people, but the first time will be in 1 week, and then we managed to raise it to 2 weeks. So yeah, we didn't hit the 3 weeks, but like that's to be expected. So NOLaThon, there's a lot of things I didn't talk about and I didn't really show because most of the time when I off camera, like I'm doing my own stuff. Like I try to stay off camera and like relax, because staying on camera for a very long time is draining. It's very draining, especially if you don't really have activities planned. I was doing it like freestyling, like whatever I just do, like there was barely anything. So I think the first few things was set up room. Like that was the first thing I wanted to do. That was the only thing I planned to like clean this room, like actually set up a decent thing. That was the only plan I had for the entire NOLaThon. That means the one day I only had planned for one singular day. And then we did it on the first one that some people came and like we did set it up and whatnot, and then afterwards we went to sleep because it took a while to set up. Like I think I'm not sure whether I said this on like the start of the stream, but like it took me for like 2 hours or so, like to figure out how to do multi-chat, how to do multi-streaming, and then I was setting up the Donathon counter. I think that one took the fastest. Like it was just some easy thing, but the hardest one was definitely like the multi stuff, because I decided, hey, let's do it on YouTube as well, which I think is good because it saved the entire NOLaThon, which I didn't save on Twitch because it's way too big, and it's like when you try to save it, it just crashes. You literally cannot save a worth of like 3 day footage because it's like multiple days. It's like almost 100 hours for some of them. It's like it's crazy. Luckily, I have YouTube, and like there's only like 2 times that it was removed. No, like 2 parts of the NOLaThon that got like removed, because one of them I was doing copyrighted music. No, actually like 3. One was copyrighted music. The others also copyrighted music, and then the third one I do not know. It's like some miscellaneous thing, but like we managed to like save majority of the things. There isn't much like that I cut out from the YouTube. So if you guys want, right, by the way, you can check out the NOLaThon playlist, and if you don't want to watch like 3 weeks worth of footage, which mostly I say is sleeping, I would suggest it to watch the highlight vid, which should be coming around the end of the year. Should be, if not, it'll be start of the year. I'm not sure, because it's a lot of footage which I just don't want to touch, and I'm busy editing other stuff. So like after this, I like first I wanted to edit the vlogs, and then I want to help Law3270 to edit his convention in quotation vlog, or because it's a IRL streams, and they offer him, okay, I'm gonna edit for him. So like I have a lot of things planned, but like for now, NOLaThon vid, we're gonna do it, and I think that NOLaThon thing, the highlight vid will be after the 2024 recap sort of deal. So yeah, look forward to the No 2024, because it should have NOLaThon clips in there, but like the proper NOLaThon clips only will be the highlights are all like another time. So like Okay, now I can like talk behind the scenes. Most of the time I sleep, and then I like should sometimes show my face and whatnot. I mean, if you guys saw the clip, the onigiri do, but like I think I say one episode, it's bit hair. I do not care, and I'm not wearing specs. It's not like you can like, oh, I know this guy is like, nah, man. It's like showing my kid photos. Like I don't care. So yeah, uh, and then after I like wake up, I go shower and then like I disappear for like 1 or 2 hours. It's what I do. Like sometimes it takes 3 hours, but if you're wondering what I was doing, is usually I go shower, I go eat my breakfast outside instead of eating in the room because I don't want to eat in the room. Scared of spilling and stuff. But now I think NOLaThon make me comfortable eating in the room. So I would eat outside, sit in the sofa, and watch some like 2 or 3 YouTube videos, and then like just rest, maybe sleep for like few more minutes, then come back to the room and like then start the stream. Because I need to like cool down myself. The only time I relax is when I sleep, and it's like it's a bit like tiring. And remember, if you guys remember that the time when I was doing I think it was the downtown part when there was supposed to be a Fortnite update which got delayed. I woke up around 5 a.m. or some shit. Yeah, that you could clearly tell that I wasn't having a great sleep schedule because of it. It wasn't great. I mean, you also guys like you saw like how I sleep. Like I would like what read comics before I sleep or something. It's like we did something. We also started the movie night, anime movie night during lockdown, which we someone's still doing. Uh, we really try to work on like certain stuff. We also released the episode on that day, and one of the funniest highlight is the time when I was installing this fan light in this room because you guys remember that daughter. I was kicked out to do the stream in the living room again. It was so awkward. Like my father would come and say, "You know your camera's on, right?" Then I told him, "Yeah, I know. I've been streaming non-stop." Because they always ask like, "What are you doing?" I'm streaming. I'm streaming. And I'm wondering why am I streaming all the time. Then I told them, I'm doing a very very long stream. I have not stopped streaming. Like then I think sometimes you go out to eat dinner. Like that one you can't stop. Okay, it's like because I'm not in full control of all of the things I can do. But like I try to reduce the amount of time I like stay away from my camera. And honestly, when I go out right for a very long time during the northern, it's the best, man. It's like, oh, no need to go and face in front of a camera for like another 6 hours or so. And I try to be entertaining. I can actually relax. It's really comforting, and then sometimes I just try to delay as much as possible. So yeah, we did that a couple of times, and yeah, I think it was like on the weekends. We did it sometimes occasionally, and we most of the time was me playing with onigiri, and then another highlight was there was one time on the NOLaThon I decided to just finish the video which got released, and then we also had a segment of cooking which I think I liked it, but like if you ever wonder when I'm gonna do it, it's only when I have a proper setup for it because I'm not gonna be fucking bringing my laptop again just to stream me cooking. It's so scuffed. I don't like it. It's like, oh my god, it's so messy. I mean, it's cool and all. You guys really like the cooking stream for some reason. It's like every time I do the cook, when I cook, like 5 people just suddenly appear out of nowhere in the stream and like, or like come out from looking like, oh, what the hell are you cooking? I was like, oh, I just finished cooking. And like we had like a channel on Discord which I just posted all the food we cook, like from steamed egg to like cooking with my thing cut stuff. It's just like we had chicken, it's like all sorts of things. They're not like full recipes because I was not doing a full on cooking. I was just like, if I want to cook for dinner, I just like stream it because myself do like at least show that people that at least I can cook. Like don't give them like, oh, do you know how to cook? So do I know how to cook? Okay, I cook for my family. So yeah. Then we had like, okay, like most of the time I think it's Apex, and then we had one of the, I think around the end of the week, the last before we ended the marathon. Oh yeah, by the way, I think we increased like one whole week, which is amazing. But like, you know, it's quite cool. after like disappearing for 2 years, to have a community, semi-small community still was good. So yeah, afterwards, around the near when we actually finally ending, because no one was like following or donating anymore, we did like in quotation like mukbang sort of deal. I like went to a market and go bought a bunch of food. Of course, I know you wanted to like see what I buy, right? But like, I have no idea how to connect my phone or whatever to my computer, frankly. And I also didn't have data back then, so I was like, uh, I just go buy food and like appear, and then we just started eating, and then we just chat for a bit. And honestly, I was like showing you good food that I got from my area. I also think I doxed myself like at least 10 times, not more than 10 times during the NOLathon, which I like honestly don't care. And like what other highlight? We tried to record one for a gameplay vid, which then ended I stopped because it was so many things went wrong with the footage and whatnot. I couldn't edit it, so it's like because it was it's a long ass footage. Remember, this is from a very long stream, so getting like this is also another reason why the Norton highlight is gonna take a very long time, because it's 3 weeks worth of footage. My computer doesn't have 10 terabytes of storage just for one of the footage, right? Because sometimes my stream crashed and then I had to restart, right? One of the days I think like it was for like 1 week or like 4 days or something. 10 gigabytes alone. It's literally massive. Like the entire thing in total is probably like 5 terabytes or some shit. It's like a lot of footage, which is the reason why it's getting slow. So like I decided I can just clip the moments I want and just like make it highlight vid, because we don't need to see sleeping, because there was nothing interesting. The only thing interesting was people playing words on stream half the time. Yeah. And yeah, honestly, we also did a bunch of stuff. Like we watched a couple of anime right before it ended, and then we did 007 Chain. We had a lot of fun. Like I started actually enjoying it so much. Like the fact of like constantly streaming, that I started doing it like some random times, like even during school. I'm gonna leave my like stream on for like 5 years, because there was no need for me to like bring my computer, because most of the computer class, like there wasn't one. And then the old, like what we had one day which was sports, the other day was something that you can just do with my iPad, and then the 2 days was weekend, so we just stream straight for those few days. And one of the days was like online learning, which is like, well, sure, why not just try it? I think then we did do it sometimes, like 2 day or 3 day stream, like when I just stream over the weekends, like without offing the stream. It's always so funny to see people like, oh my god, you've been streaming for so long. It's like, then onigiri, or like some people say like, no, this guy has been streaming for more than this. He's been streaming for like 100 plus, like 200 hours, which are like, yeah. Thank you for elaborating. And then I remember like checking at the end of the statistic. I was at like it's so big, like 300 hours plus average viewer. Even though I had like so many, like in total like unique viewers was like a lot, right? Like almost 500 or something. It's like a lot of unique viewers. But because I streamed for so long, the average viewer to the amount was like 0.1. It was such a huge number. It decided to just like, like, yeah, average of amount of viewers, average of this amount of stream equals as it was so big that I had to like I had not only when I went holiday didn't stream for 2 weeks, but like I didn't stream for like couple of weeks, because like I had to wait for it to go back to like resettle it in like sense, like at least to an amount that we can like do normally, because like that was a massive amount of numbers hours streamed, like it was about 300 hours plus. So I was like, oh gosh, 300 hours plus, I'm never going to get affiliate, and there's no way, man. And if I keep on streaming, right, that number would just increase and or stay the same. So like if I did that, I would not get affiliate this year at all. I mean, I have it, but it's still onboarding, so yeah, like those are the behind the scenes of NOLathon. Like it's really funny, like some of the experience. I can't remember all the thing, okay, because as I say, this was just a random episode. I decided, let's talk about NOLathon, because I never really like talk about it. So yeah, I can't remember what else we do. Like, did we build Gundam or like, do the figures? I can't remember. Like, we did a couple of things for like that filled the 2 weeks. We had like one person that keep like a few people that keep coming over to my stream, and it's like, man. And then I remember accidentally deleting a message that I thought was a bot spam, but it was because my scaling was like wrong, different, right? I couldn't see the image that I was trying to make. I thought it was like some weird thing. Then as soon as I checked what I deleted, like, shit. And I tried to undelete it, like, and then instead of undoing undeleting, I deleted it 3 more times. It was so goddamn funny. Like, I'm so sorry, man. So yeah, uh, NOLaThon was something I definitely want to go back to again, and NOLaThon also inspired this series after all. So hey, NOLaThon 2, I do not know when, maybe next year, but like unlikely. It's whenever I want. And hopefully NOLaThon 2 will be like way better than NOLaThon 1. NOLaThon 1 also very makeshift shit. Like I want to at least do like those like I can transfer it to my phone and I just like show you around, like we do those I can't say the RLL, like that's how I say IRL streams, and just walk around like and then we just stream, talk about stuff, like, because remember I'm streaming with the laptop, but like I don't carry my laptop everywhere, it's so goddamn heavy. So yeah, hope like the NOLaThon to be figure out, like at least do like maybe like a road trip sort of, just like I want to do something unique, but I have no clue what it is for now. Not on 2, whenever that happens, it will happen. If not, thank you guys for listening to this episode. Hope you like coming back from schoolwork or like during your comfort time. If and good luck with whatever you're doing. See you guys tomorrow. Next episode. Tomorrow is nothing. It's already the next month. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.